Hi, Prabhu here. Welcome to part 2. So before you learn part 2, you want to learn part 1. The link in the description box. Please go over there, study part 1 and then come here. In this part, you learn how to make this socket with perfect edge loop and mesh flow techniques, and also you learn how to make multiple holes in single mesh. So that followed in Maya tools and techniques. Before we get started, so I want to tell something to beginners. So if you are a beginner, please learn a older version. So example 2013. So because some productions they are using older versions. So some people's think if we learn newer version, so we are the best. So it's a wrong thing. So if you are a beginner, please learn 2013 and then learn the advanced version. Okay. So before we start this project, you want to download the reference file for this project. That link in the description box, please download that. So after download, you got this. So in this part, you learn how to make this socket. So and we want to maintain 1 2 3 4 and 5 edge loops and 1 2 3 holes. Okay. So the basic shape of the socket is polycube. So go to Maya and go to create panel and Polygon primitives and choose interactive creation off. So when you disable the interactive creation, when I click on polycube, so it will automatically created in center of grid. So sometimes it's in wireframe mode. So press 5 in the keyboard to see the shaded mode. So we want 2 segments. So go to channel box and layer editor. So and go to polycube inputs and choose subdivision width to 2 and press enter, and choose subdivision depth to 2 and press enter. So that means we got 2 divisions in horizontal and vertical. So and scale in Y because the socket is little bit thinner. So scale in Z like this. So please make sure keep the x-axis in this direction. So see here in this direction, y-axis in bottom direction. So x-axis in right side and z-axis in bottom side. So like this. So like this. So you want to you try to match. So depends on the reference image. So it's not be exact. So please follow the reference image. So like this. So see the reference image, the top part is little bit taper than the bottom part. So select the face in top portion, select the top faces, so only the top face. Okay. So and press R to scale. So scale in X like little bit and Z little bit. Okay. So now we got the basic shapes. So and go to object mode. I need to little bit little bit scale in X. Okay. So then we doesn't need the bottom part. So select the bottom faces and press delete in the keyboard. So that means we skip out the bottom face. So we got basic shape. So before we hold the object, you want to maintain the corner will be a rounded shape. See here the 4 corners is in rounded shape. So go to edit mesh and choose insert edge loop and click here and click here to maintain the edge loop. So select this edge and move in Z and move in X. So that means we got the rounded shape in the corner. Don't do in all four sides. We will after completing of basic shape, we will mirror it over to all sides. Okay, so see here, we got the basic edge loop here. When I double click on this edge, so it will automatically flows all the way to 360 degree. But in top edge, so when I double click on this edge, the edge will stop here because the corner edge will not flow upwards. We want to clear it manually. So all four sides we have that same problem. So select the face in the top. So select the top faces. So I select the top face and go to edit mesh and choose extrude. So and press R to scale in X little bit and Z little bit. So like this. So go to object mode. So now see the corner edge will flow upwards. That means the edge should be cleared. So check it out. So when I double click on this edge, the edge flow will continue to all the way. Okay, so so we want to mirror all four sides. So select this face and press delete in the keyboard. So go to object mode. So press W. So see, we want to mirror in X direction. So go to object mode and choose mesh and mirror geometry option box and choose X plus and mirror. So see, sometimes it will happen like this because the two edges is so closer, so it automatically merge. So it's cleared very simply. So go to inputs, poly mirror one option and choose merge threshold. We want to reduce the merge threshold. So I will give 0.009 and press enter. See here, it will clears in both sides. So if you not clear, you reduce this merge threshold up to 0.8, 0.008, 0. Or 007. So it will clear it manually. Okay, so after that we want to duplicate in bottom sides. So so I will duplicate afterwards because I want to make hole in this two areas. After that I mirror it over to this side. So that means we got a hole in bottom side also. So select this edge in top edge. So press W. So I will move little bit downwards because we want enough space to hold that area. Okay, then we want to make hole in this socket. So we want to make 3 holes. So top, center and bottom. So first of all you want to take poly pipe. So move this poly pipe to this side in X. So go to channel box and layer editor. So and go to poly pipe inputs and choose subdivisions axis to 8 and press enter. So in poly modeling, if you want to make a hole means, so the whole subdivision should be in 8. Okay, that means we smooth it out. So the rounded shape will be exact. So you want to maintain at least 8 divisions. So and I adjust this radius a little bit. So I will give 0.5. So I want to see this wireframe. So go to shading and choose wireframe on shaded. So now we saw the wireframe. So I adjust this sorry, I go to poly inputs, polypipe inputs. I adjust this thickness up to 0.1. So now we got the exact rounded shape. So I want to delete the bottom faces, so go to face mode. I select the bottom face except the top, so I press delete in keyboard. So that means the bottom face will skip out. So go to object mode. So now see the pivot is in bottom side, so I want to make sure in center of the object. So go to object mode and go to modify panel and choose center pivot, so the pivot will move upwards. So we want to snap this pivot into center of the object, center of the socket. So press V, hold V in object mode. So that means see the pivot will be changed in rounded shape. So hold middle mouse and drag to the socket. See, it will automatically snap to their vertex. So I want to snap in middle of the socket. So see here, and release V and middle mouse, so it will hold her there. So I want to scale little bit. So press R and scale middle in yellow axis. That means it will scale evenly. So don't use like this. So it's a wrong. So I will scale in middle. So that means it will scale evenly. So we want to leave little bit space in this area. So don't enclose this edge like this. So I want to give some space for this area. So then I want to take duplicate. So press W. So go to take Windows outliner. So see here we got polycube and polypipe. So I want another duplicate. Press this polypipe in outliner and press Ctrl D. That means we got polypipe 2. So press V to snap that pivot. Snap the pivot to here. So hold V in keyboard and click on middle mouse and drag to this vertex. So it will automatically snap the vertex. So I want snap to this vertex here and release the V and middle mouse button. So I want to scale little bit smaller. So press R and scale in middle. So I want like this. So little bit higher. So now I got the basic shapes. See, we have 3 meshes. So polycube, polypipe 1 and polypipe 2. So if you want to make a hole means, so you want exact same number of vertex to connect this object, separate object. So see here, here we have automatically align with this edge, but this edge we need to insert edge loop for this edge. So go to edit mesh and choose insert edge loop here. So that means we got that connections for this edge. So and here don't go like this. I want something like that. Okay, so same here and here, don't go like this. So give a little bit space over there. So same thing here. So same thing here. So now go to object mode for this polycube. So go to edit mesh and choose interactive split tool. If you are using newer versions, and choose multi-cut tool. So in this case I have interactive split tool. So click click here and click here. So click here. So don't go close to this edge, so give little bit space to this edge like this, so for all the directions. So and right click to stop here, don't enclose here, that means the vertex will not merge. So I will stop here, right click on this tool, so it will automatically stops. So don't so we want to connect this edge, so click here and drag with this tool, so it will automatically snap to that vertex. So don't click straightly in that edge, so the vertex will not merge. So I will click here and drag all the way, so it will automatically snap to that edge, sorry, vertex. So click here and drag all the way this side, so it will automatically snap to that vertex. Right click the tool to stop the edge. So same thing here you want to do, so click here, so and click here, click here, click here, click here, and right click to stop the edge. So we need one more edge loop here, so don't go this way, so we have the rounded edge here, so I want to go upwards, so I will insert edge loop in here middle. So we want to maintain the even distance, so same here. So and go to object mode and go to choose edit mesh and choose interactive split tool. So we are here, we have the corner vertex, so click here and drag to that edge, so it will automatically snap to the vertex. So same here, click and drag to that edge, so it will automatically snap. So click here, click and drag to stop that edge. So we want here like this, so click here and click here and click here and right click to stop the edge. So go to press W, so and go to the vertex mode. I select this vertex and move here little bit away, so I select this vertex and move little bit away, so like this. So now we got the even number of vertex in this phase and even number of vertex in this phase. So but we have one problem here. See here, we have in this phase 1 2 3 4 and 5 edges, so we want to clear it. So by go to split polygon tool, so split here, so sorry, go to edit mesh and choose interactive split tool. If you are using latest version, and choose multi-cut tool, so click here and drag all the way that to that vertex. So click here, so here we do not have that vertex, so click manually. So click here and go all the way down, so click here and click here, so it will make that shape. So we got now 4 sides here 4 sides. So same thing here, click here and click here and right click to stop the edge. So same thing in this area, so click here, click here, click here, click here and click here and click and drag to that edge for snap to the vertex. So same thing here, click here and click here and right click to stop the edge. So now we got the basic shape of the model. So now we want to delete that polycube faces here. So go to face mode, so select the polycube faces here, so select this polycube face here and here, and press delete in keyboard to skip that face. So now go to object mode. So now we got 3 shapes, so 3 separate shapes. So polycube, polypipe and polypipe 2. So we want to combine those shapes for attaching the component. So select this cube and select the polypipe 1, go to mesh and choose combine. So same thing, select that cube and select this polypipe 2 and go to edit mesh, combine. So that means we got one face. So go to modify, edit, delete by type, history. We want to delete the history, so that means all the groups will be cleared. So we want to connect this gaps here. So go to edit mesh and choose merge vertex tool. So click here and drag all the way to this vertex. So don't do here and here, that means the shape will be changed. So this shape is created by polypipe, but this shape is made by us. So we want to click here and drag to that vertex. So same, click here and drag to that vertex, click and drag to that vertex, click here and drag to that vertex. So you want to make sure click here and drag to this vertex. So same to all the sides. So same here. So click and drag, 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 click and drag. So press W to release that tool. So go to object mode. So now we got the basic shape. So and I want to extend this edges. So double click on this edge. So shift double click on this edge and go to edit mesh and choose extrude. So and press W and drag it in y-axis all the way down. So we got the basic shape here. So we want to mirror it over to this side. So for this hole and this corner edge, so select the face here, so all the face here, and press delete. So that means you skip it in mirror exactly. So we go to object mode. We want to make sure mirror it into z-axis. See here. So go to object mode and go to mesh and choose mirror geometry option box. So and I choose z plus and mirror. So see here. So sometimes it will happen like this. See here, we got the edges will be merged. So go to poly mirror one option box. So and go to merge threshold and reduce this distance 0.009 and press enter. So see here, it will automatically clear. Sometimes it will not happen, means you want to reduce one more time. So 0.008. So you want to reduce the merge threshold is up to the vertex will hold. Okay. So here we got the basic shape. See here, the distance of the edge here is so closer. Here there is so lot of distance. So I insert edge loop 1, 2 and 3. So same here, 1, 2 and 3. So that means we got the even number of distance that flow all the way. So if you want to smooth, means you want to maintain even number of distance in poly modeling. So here we want to maintain sharpness. So go to edit mesh and choose insert edge loop. So here you want to maintain insert edge loop, and here you want to maintain insert edge loop. So that means this edge will be sharp. So same thing here. So here you want to maintain insert edge loop. So here you want to maintain edge loop. So for this edge sharpness. So same here, insert edge loop here. So same here. here and here. Now press W to release that tool. So now you check it out, press 3 in keyboard. So that means you got the exact shape. So you want to hide that wireframe, go to shading and disable the wireframe on shaded. So that means you got the exact shape. So see here, we perfectly maintain 3 holes in single mesh. So and select this edges, one, double click on this edge, and this edge, and this edge, and this edge. So now we got 1 2 3 4 5 edge loops. So that means we complete the model perfectly, so as mentioned in the reference image. So see here, we complete this socket perfectly. So in next lesson we will see about how to model this keyhole. So with this 1 2 3 and 4 loops and 1 hole. So we continue modeling on part 3. So please subscribe to my channel. So if you have any doubts and clarification, please contact in my email. So my email ID in this description box. So if you have any doubts about modeling, please send your reference image to my email. I will make tutorial for you. Okay, thank you for watching. I will see you on part 3.